Today's show, cost of hiring a plumber company. What does it cost to hire a plumber?
Richard Sod.
John Eccles.
And I have got to know.
The people want to know, Richard, and they deserve answers.
Absolutely right. We're going to give that to them today.
All right, so let's talk about what does it cost when we're hiring plumbing companies.
It's expensive.
Yeah, people tend to think that, but I'm telling you, I don't think so.
We hear it all the time. It's expensive.
It's not expensive. Let me tell you what it is. It's a highly skilled profession, right? These guys spend a lot of time. How much time does it take, Richard, to get your license?
First license starts in 2 years, right? You got to have 2 years minimum, but that might not make you ready to go take that state exam.
That's right.
You might need more time, depending on how you learn, how quickly you can learn. This stuff is really challenging and difficult, you guys. It is not where you can just turn a guy loose and say, oh yeah, go fix that. It doesn't work like that. We can create mold, fire, flood,
Explosions.
and explosions.
You really
It's not for the faint of heart.
So to elaborate on that a little bit, let's talk about the years. So this is a state-tested, state-regulated profession, meaning that these guys are regulated by a state agency, right? And what Richard's saying about the years is true. To get their first license, 2 years or 4,000 man-hours. 4,000 hours of doing training and on-the-job experience. To get
Starting on the shovel.
to get your first license, right? To get your second license is double that, 8,000 hours.
Yeah. 4 years.
4 years.
Minimum.
Right? How long does a doctor go to school?
4 plus 8, probably.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So we're almost there.
We're close.
I'm just
And
saying.
then the license that we have takes, what is it, 9?
Yeah, something like that.
9 years to get our license, roughly.
So, I mean, when you're talking about that, this is a profession that a lot of people think, especially when you look under your sink and you see a couple of, oh, look, it's a pipe, you put it together. Sometimes it's not as simple as that. And a lot of people don't know if you do those things wrong, what are some of the consequences to them. So when we say highly skilled profession, it is. And to be good at it, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of continued training. Our industry, just like every other industry with technology and everything else, is just moving forward faster than some people can keep up. So we have to continually train our guys day in and day out. With that being said, the state not only regulates and tests, but they put very stiff laws and penalties against our industry and our trained, highly professional guys.
And why?
To protect you.
To protect you.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all done for the benefit of you. Not for us, of course. Right? And I think people, they don't really consider that. When they're talking about codes and laws, they get angry or they think it's too hard. Well, no, you got a guy that makes it hard because he doesn't know what he's doing.
That's right.
We don't fail inspections because we know. We've been trained.
That's right.
And we train well. So, you know, when you hear of somebody saying, oh, well, it's just too hard. Well, yeah, it's hard for them because they haven't been trained properly. Agreed?
I agree. So would you consider this job dangerous at all?
Absolutely dangerous.
Right?
Yeah.
So along with the highly skilled, we're putting our skilled professional guys into some situations sometimes that are dangerous.
Every single day.
You're dealing with gas.
Biohazard.
Biohazard's a big one, right? When we send guys for sewer repairs and stuff, you're dealing with some bacteria that you definitely don't want in your skin or in your body for sure.
We've had, over my 20 years, I've had 4 guys get sick, and they were out a month to 3 months with the bacteria that people don't even know how bad it is. And we've had one of our technicians actually get a permanent problem. So if you don't think that's a dangerous profession, I don't know what to say next on that. But
if you look around across the nation, every day there's plumbers that unfortunately don't go home from work, right? And it's due to some of those dangers. My family's been affected personally. I had an uncle pass away doing plumbing work on the job, right? Gas leak. And you know, it was unfortunate. I'm not going to go into detail, but those are some of the dangers that you
Gas
run
will kill
into.
you real quick, not from exploding. It pulls oxygen out of the air.
Yeah.
So if you're in a confined space, it's probably what happened to him.
That was exactly what happened.
You're out real quick and you don't recover from it. But not only that, how about we go underneath homes all the time that have electricity?
Yep, absolutely.
You getting a little bit of water underneath the home because you called because your water is leaking underneath the house or your sewer's leaking and you notice water build up. We go underneath there and touch the wrong thing. You're dead right there underneath the house. And in fact, one guy died in Dallas last year, and I think maybe 1 or 2 in Houston.
So, I mean, right out of the gate, we're talking about highly skilled, pretty dangerous stuff on some levels, right? Not all jobs, but some levels pretty dangerous. Maybe not even for us, but for our customers as well. So that right out of the gate just shows that it's a different industry than what's given on the top of the surface. And on top of that, not only having just the great people that we work with, you know, we have to be able to give them what they need, meaning we have to have the equipment, the fleet, right?
Yeah.
So that's another cost of hiring a plumbing company. Not only, I mean, some guys will show up in a regular truck. That's not a plumbing company.
No.
That's a guy pretending to be a plumber most of the time.
Yeah, which is called a handyman.
Yeah. A plumbing company has to have a various array of tools and equipment to handle all the different things you have going on in your house. We have to be prepared for whatever you call for. The fleet that handles that kind of equipment and tools and material is very specialized, and unfortunately it's not extremely cheap. So we have to make sure that our guys are in a good position to take care of you, right?
Absolutely.
And we got to get
with
them in.
marked vehicles.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. And I mean that we do that again for the customer to give them peace of mind. They know who's showing up. He's going to be ready. He's going to be able to take care of the problem.
That's what you call a plumbing company.
Right.
And why you should hire a plumbing company.
You know, we're in the service industry. You know, we talk day in, day out with our guys about giving 5-star service, right? Would you not say that's a regular conversation?
Daily.
We want to absolutely make sure that every one of our customers receive 5-star service. For whatever reason, if they ever don't, we want to make sure that they do and get on top of it as soon as possible. Well, that comes with a lot of things that go into it. And I think that the expectation of the community and the public is that when they call for service, especially in this day and age, when do they want it?
Now.
We want it now. We want it yesterday, right?
We're instant gratification society.
Absolutely.
Give it to me now.
So in order to do that, well, we have to have staffing, right? If we required our plumbers to answer the phones to take care of their customers, we would never get anywhere. So we have a whole office staff, a brick and mortar office that you can come to and visit. We have personnel in there that are trained and capable of handling your problems from a phone perspective and an office perspective. We have all the necessary tools and extras that go along with it, I'm going to call it, that make our service to you seamless, right? Paperless invoicing, emails. We want to communicate with you better than anybody else. So we're sending you text messages. We're sending you photographs of our technicians before they get there. We're trying to go above and beyond to make sure that you feel comfortable, you feel safe, and you feel that 5-star service.
You get the experience you deserve.
That's exactly right.
That's our mission.
Yeah. You know, we don't want you to, a lot of people, unfortunately, cringe sometimes when they go, we don't want you to feel that way. We want you to feel, hey, I got a highly skilled professional showing up to my home. I got a highly skilled professional answering the phone when I call, and I feel comfortable that, hey, this company from A to Z is going to take care of my every need.
Absolutely. Talk about insurance.
Oh,
That's another big one. We have state-required insurance. We have vehicle insurance, and it is extremely expensive. Insurance is good. There's 2 types of insurance when you're talking about general liability. It goes off payroll or it goes off sales. And either one of those, as you grow, of course, insurance grows and becomes more expensive. Our insurance, as far as our company is concerned, is very expensive. It's in the 6 figures. And I consider that expensive.
Yeah.
Just like you consider plumbing is expensive. Well, yeah, it is. But in the grand scheme of things, it's really not, like John was saying.
But again, I think that's one of those things that we have and carry, again, for the benefit of our customers. If something, for whatever reason, didn't go as we planned, and we had a mistake, because we are human and mistakes do happen, we have what's necessary to have them covered and have them taken care of, again, from A to Z.
You know what my motto is? Take care of it now. Don't wait. Things happen. We do make mistakes. We're human, like John just said. We make mistakes every single day. And in saying that, it's how the company handles that mistake. And I have always been that guy where if there is a mistake made, we've already left the house, we are coming right back to fix it. No wait time.
Nope. We take care of our customers.
Yeah.
Again, not to be
It's
repetitive.
a really big thing to me.
Well, yeah. Again, not to be repetitive, the 5-star, right? We want you to feel that 5-star.
That's right.
That 5-star feeling.
So what does it cost to hire a plumbing company? What does it cost to hire a plumbing guy, right? Goes back to our whole topic is you're going to spend a little money.
Yeah, I think it goes into that whole saying, and everybody's heard this before, you get what you pay for.
Absolutely.
Right? If you want sometimes you luck out, but consistently, again, I'm so excited about this. Next year is going to be our 40th anniversary.
That's
of
right.
service in the Houston area. And to be around that long, right, family owned, family ran, it stands for a lot. And, to me, I'm really passionate about that. And so that just shows that we're doing it right.
It is. And there's a saying out there I want to say is the high cost of a low price. If all you are focused on is a price, and that's all that matters to you, at the end of the day, it could cost you a lot more.
Yeah.
So be careful who you hire. Make sure you vet them, and make sure it is a company that is going to be here tomorrow to service you, and they were here yesterday.
Absolutely. I think that's all we got for today.
That's it.
Tune in for next week's next episode. We'll see you then. I'm John
Next
Eccles.
week,
I'm
Richard
John Eccles.
Sod. Thank you.